for the record, for you three to answer this, what percentage of college women do you think are being flown around the world to I want to hear from all three of you.
If I had to argue,
I want to hear.
Off of like probability-wise, if I argue, maybe like 30, 40, 50.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling. Destiny destroyed Sneako on Fresh and Fit. And to be fully transparent, I don't watch Fresh and Fit, and I don't watch Destiny. I started, but after he made the comments about black creators, well, it rubbed me the wrong way. Roll a clip.
Is this the Kai Cenat guy? Oh, this is the Speed guy. Okay. There's like this whole new legion of like black Zoomer streamers, and for as much as they talk about how like all white people did was scream at the camera, I feel like that's all these guys do. I don't know. I don't know if they have more content, but holy shit, it's just not my shit. But I'm probably just getting old. It's like the new...
Alright, you were getting old and you're getting racist. Let's talk about why.
Oh my god.
He is. Because...
he is getting older. That's such a...
it's so easy to think like, okay, Kai, Speed, but who else? Go, tell me who else is loud and black streamer. Who else? It's not Bruce, not Rage. None of them match their loud.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, to me, that wasn't cool. But you made some good points in this debate. Roll a clip.
A girl going in Kansas City is not getting flown out to Dubai.
Yeah, she is, bro.
No.
I
You guys are wild.
Tonight.
You're coping, man.
Hold on, I just want to hear, for the record, for you three to answer this, what percentage of college women do you think are being flown around the world? I want to hear from all three of you.
If I had to argue,
I want to hear.
Off of like probability-wise, if I argue, maybe like 30, 40, 50.
Just dumb. 30 to 40%? First of all, rarely do average women get flown out. And I'd say most people are average. If I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say 1 to 2%. Because who is paying to fly a woman out when they are women where you live?
Holy shit.
You genuinely think that the girls here want to be with the average man? I know you've seen the Courtney Ryan videos, and don't equate this like, oh, Miami girls are different.
They step back out of necessity.
They're from all different places of the earth. You're saying that it's just Miami, but how much do you really think that they want to settle down with the average guy? We can do it right now.
It's a dumb question because nobody wants average. Like even an average guy, given like the opportunity, wouldn't want the average woman. Everybody wants above average.
Would be happy,
but I think there are a lot of, if you go talk to normal people outside of like the world of YouTube and shit, there are lots of average men with average women.
And my wife made a similar point in a conversation we had. Yes, an average woman wants that man that's 6 feet, 6 figures, and has a six-pack. But most of them will settle for less. Or
buy a dog and die alone.
Just like men want a 10 that's a virgin, but also a freak. We can all dream, I guess.
Most people date and marry within their class, within their education, within their race, within their geographic region. That happens to like 95% of people around the world. Like, yeah, of course,
why are
most
marriage
people
rates declining so much, and why are
marriage rates declining for a whole bunch of reasons that don't have to do with the one-dimensional analysis
this is
of
pretty much
a woman the celebrity one time on Instagram and now she won't go back with another guy.
It's not just the celebrity thing, but it's all of hypergamy. That's why there's less marriage. People are like, don't know how to settle.
Hypergamy has nothing to do with marriage. You're playing the game again where you're saying one guy a lot of women, it seems one guy dates a lot of women. Hypergamy doesn't keep women out of the dating market.
It's bigger than just the celebrity thing. It's Tinder, it's social media. People think that they have so many options now because of our phone.
Wrong again, Sneako. The average woman who has dating apps or social media gets attention from average men. And women have always had options when it came to sex. What they don't have is relationship options, which is why you hear women complaining on the internet about there being no good men.
It's not just
okay, newsflash, because men don't know this. Women have always had a lot of options.
Always.
Since the year zero, every single woman has been offered by every single guy they talk to.
No, yes. Now they talk to 1,000 guys.
That doesn't matter. Since you're 11 years old, you got guys that are hitting on you constantly. Hold on. Men see Tinder today, and they're like, oh my God, a woman can open her phone and find 100 guys to Bro, in 1980, a woman could walk outside and find 100 guys to It's not new.
No, you're right. However, there's skill. Before, they have to go outside and find the guys. Now they could be in their home, on a plane. And it's like, for example, in this case, the skill is different. It's global.
It's not global for 99% of people. A girl going in Kansas City is not getting flown out to Dubai.
Yes, she is, bro.
No, the fuck she's not. The dating world can be global. True. But for a woman to reach global status, she needs to be very attractive and she also has to have clout. Because no one knows the hottest girl in Wyoming if she's only using Instagram to interact with her friends. From my experience, most women don't even have 5,000 followers. So if she doesn't have followers, how do these men find her to fly her out?
No. Nigga, today, you guys are wild. You guys are wild. Tonight.
You're coping, man.
Hold on, I just want to hear, for the record, for you three to answer this, what percentage of college women do you think are being flown around the world? I want to hear from all three of you.
If I had to argue,
I want to hear.
Off of like probability-wise, if I had to argue, maybe like 30, 40, 50.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Holy shit.
That's a high number. That's a high number.
Let him answer.
So I can answer this question properly. Does she live on campus and she's a college student?
Yeah.
Then she's going to go ahead and settle for the top guys on her college campus.
Okay, so geography, class, so the thing I said earlier. What if she's staying at home? Yeah, I said that people tend to date and within their
you got to remember, a typical university is going to have kids from all over the country.
Okay, say it's a state school in Iowa. Are those girls getting flown to Dubai?
Off season, they can be.
Okay, 30-40%, is that what you said?
Well, globally speaking, but I'm just saying, like, for example,
you understand that's the actual number is like less than 0.1%, right?
Of girls getting flown out?
Of girls getting flown out to guys from college, normal girls.
Little. Very little. It's very little.
I'm from Vegas and now in Miami.
A room full of women who would love to be flown out, telling them they're wrong. Yup, and Myron's closer, but he's wrong too. The way college works is the same way life works. Freshman females get to college, and some look for the most popular guy. You have the athletes, the fraternity, and then you have the charming guys with game, also known as the fuckboy, which I was a part of. Some women liked these guys, and some were smart and stayed away because they knew we wasn't shit.
Amazing. Yeah. Have you seen?
But either way, after freshman year was done for these ladies, they were considered to have hit the wall. Not because they weren't attractive, but because a new set of freshmen were coming in, which shifted all the popular guys' attention because we all wanted to hit them first, like Ray J.
She might move on to rappers and ball players, but we all know I hit it first.
What the women did, who became sophomores, was they dealt with men who weren't fuckboys, or they talked to fuckboys who went to a different school. But by the time senior year hit, those ladies were in relationships, situationships, or simply focusing on graduating. But in my years of college, I didn't hear one story about a woman getting flown out.
Have you ever been flown out?
No.
You've never been flown out?
I mean, Destiny, I don't think the point here. I don't think that point.
Y'all in Miami, why fly women out when IG models live in Miami?
The thing here is to establish of girls getting flown out. It's that the opportunity is there, and on top of that, if you're going to use college girls, for example, right? Because I've talked about this with college campuses, etc. Most of the women gravitate towards the highest status men. Who are these guys? The fraternity guys and the sports guys.
For sex, not for dating. The top guys aren't dating all the women.
Yeah, the thing is,
they want that guy, and they think they can date that guy. Yeah. So it's difficult for them to go backwards when they have an influx of options. Here's the thing.
Wait, go ahead. Finish it.
Here's the thing. So I get what you're saying, that, girls have been getting hit on since the 80s and everything else like that. The difference is scale, right? So if a girl has a basic internet profile, right, and she's somewhat attractive and has some Instagram or maybe even a Tinder or a Bumble, etc., she is going to have hundreds, if not thousands of options, whereas 20, 30 years ago, before the advent of social media and the internet, she would have had to go outside to get that same level. She would have had to put herself together, go to a nightclub, put herself in a social situation, etc. But nowadays, she could sit at home, put some pictures up, and get the same level of attention, if not 10 times more, from men all over the country, all over the world. Now, am I saying that every girl's going to bite on it and actually get flued out by some blue star, blue check rapper? No. But that goes a lot to her psyche as to, okay, I'm getting hit up by this caliber of man. I probably deserve this caliber of man to some degree. This is why most women nowadays don't want to date average guys. The
standards have been raised, and you know that.
The standards have been raised, but for a totally different reason.
And let me say one other thing
social media.
Here's the other part of it. So they're getting attention on the internet. Now here's the second part of it. I'm writing a whole book about this shit. Feminism. Women make their own money now.
Yes, that's the reason. So, not the social media.
It's a two-pronged situation.
The working is way more.
It's a two-pronged thing. It's a multivariate situation. But feminism is also a large component, because with feminism, women make their own money. So they no longer have to saddle themselves with a loser that could provide, because they could provide it themselves. So if I can make my own money and I want men as a choice, not necessarily a necessity like 50 years ago, I'm going to pick the best I can absolutely get and not settle for less, which is why a lot of women feel as though I make 100 grand per year, I'm attractive, I get attention, I want a top tier caliber guy.
But everyone wants the best option for themselves. And women do think money and degrees make them more valuable. And the unfortunate truth is, it doesn't.
This is where a lot of women stand.
Sure. So firstly, the average like decently hot chick on a college campus does not have guys from all over the world in her DMs. That's an exceptional person. That's not the average person.
She does.
That's not the average person.
I'm in her DMs.
It's not the average. You guys are only seeing like the people that are reaching out to the shows or the people that are trying to blow their shit up.
No, I'm in their DMs.
Maybe Sneako is perusing fucking Florida State University fucking girls on Instagram. The average like pretty hot girls on Instagram are not like, I feel like you guys think that like 25% of girls like wake up in the morning, take some pictures of their feet for OnlyFans, make $500 doing that.
That's not right.
They get on Tinder, they get a free steak dinner, they go to class, they plan their Friday, Saturday around which guy is going to like fly around, and that's like a quarter of girls on college campuses. That's not how it's going. And then to what you were saying about how like, oh well, girls are, you know, the ones that aren't international, they're just the top guys on their college campuses. What's the difference between that now and over the past 100 years? There have always been like top men in every area of life. You're never in an area in life where it's just one guy and one girl and you're isolated from everybody else. You're always in jobs where there's our bosses and managers and CEOs. You're always in colleges or schools where there are top performing students or athletes. You're always in communities where there are the leaders of the community. Like this has always been the history of competing in society for women. There's nothing new today about that, aside from maybe some girls on Instagram. But I don't think it's the 20 to 30 to 40% or whatever that Fresh said are getting flown around the world of guys. That's insane.
What I'm saying is that it's opened up, and it used to be a dating marketplace where it was just localized. Now it's globalized. And I'm not saying they're actually going out and flying with these guys, but they have the option to do it. Yeah. And that does a lot for a person's psyche when they know this is the caliber of guy that's reaching out to me. I'm going to put that in my back pocket and use that validation to make myself feel a certain way. And this is why girls, again, in the book, I talk about this explicitly. Women on Tinder and Bumble, they spend several hours on the site. However, most girls never either don't swipe right or they never actually go on a date.
But that has always been the case for the average woman. They have always had way more options than the average man. And most girls don't take online dating seriously because they know most men are only on there trying to get laid. And most women don't have a problem getting laid.
They spend a ridiculous amount of time on Tinder. Why? Well, it's because attention, validation helps boost their ego. A lot of girls I've seen create a Tinder account after getting broken up with just so they could feel better.
Yeah, I'm sure some people do it.
Some guys
but
do
I just
it
think
too,
the problem is that we talk about
a lot of men do that too.
so overstated. The problem is so overstated. And then you feed these people these narratives that like, people have this idea that like you're just fucked in the dating where you can't compete.
Girls go on Tinder to get attention.
No,
big difference.
It's the same thing.
The guy goes on Tinder with the express intent of meeting the girl and having sex with the girl. The girl goes on Tinder for the express intent of talking to that guy and never reciprocating physically.
Do you not know how many thirsty bitches are out there? Like, a lot of girls go on there just to
Women swipe right on Tinder 4.5% of the time. Tell me that's not them attention whoring, bro.
Look at a guy go on Tinder. This is what it looks like.
Women go on Tinder for non-sexual attention. True. And men go on Tinder to get sexual attention. But that's how dating works, not just online dating. The reason women swipe right less than men is because they're more likely to match with a guy when they swipe right. But just because a guy swipes right on a girl doesn't mean he thinks she's attractive. Most guys swipe right on girls that meet the bare minimum standard, which is, yeah, I can hit that, but nothing more and nothing less. So say a woman that's a 6 swipes right on 150 guys and gets 100 matches. The odds of that 97 just wanting to hit based off her looks are extremely high. The odds that she accidentally cuts off the 3 candidates that might want to date her seriously are high as well. But if the average man that's a 6 swipes right on 1,000 girls in a week and gets 60 matches, he may be able to take out 3 and sleep with 1, which is sad, but I've seen guys do it. So men get their rejection up front, while women get their rejection after sex. So it kinda sucks to be a chick as well, because imagine liking a guy that you'll eventually find out is just using you for sex.
That's
not the same for girls.
And they swipe right on 4.5, and the flake rate at that 4.5% is somewhere between 53 to 70%. Women flaking.
Unless if she does go on a date, she might get turned off. So nothing might happen.
Girls universally
Have you seen
use
the girls
dating
that are
apps.
in Miami?
They use dating apps to funnel people to OnlyFans or to get attention.
Anything. They just
hold on. Are you on Tinder?
I am not on Tinder, but I know a lot of girls that are, and they literally just go to fuck. Like
Really?
it's not to have any emotional connection or to
Really?
get any. It's literally to. Yes.
How many girls do you know that use Tinder to? As you would say.
More than 10. Yeah.
Of your friends?
Okay, wait, hold on, dude. I feel like you guys have no real world experience. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm not the yeah, I do. Apparently the only one here. That
And now
does.
you're real
Listen,
world there, guy, gaming all day. Okay.
I'm 10 years older than you. Okay, you've got like 6 years in the adult world.
Well, you said it
barely,
for them to be
because
the
you've
same
been
age as you.
YouTubing your entire life. You haven't even lived a real life yet. Okay,
They're the same age
All right?
as you.
So,
You game all day, but you have more life
that's
experience.
Great. That's great. Okay, so if you go to California as a normal guy, okay, without putting my socials or anything on Tinder, it's a hard game. You're swiping a lot and you're doing a lot of conversations. But I was fucking girls on Tinder in California, and I'm not like a fucking ripped giga chad.
What year? How long ago?
Like I lived in California. I lived in Glendale 4 years ago, Culver City 3 years ago, Huntington Beach 2
When
years
were
ago.
you killing it on Tinder?
And not killing it, but like I could probably find like 1 to 2 girls a month.
What year was this?
What?
What year was this?
Like in the past, like 2, 3, 4 years.
That's
2, 3, 4 years ago. You can do it as a guy.
No.
But bro, half you guys on Tinder have you've got random pictures of mountains. You've got blurry selfies. You've got like a picture of you in the dark corner of the room where you look like a sociopath. And then guys will come out. No, hold on. These perfect guys will come out. These like 5'11" dudes that look perfectly fine will be like, oh, I'm not 6'2". Like, I can't get any girls. They're hypergamous. Blah blah blah. It's like, no, motherfucker. You either act weird, your pictures suck, or you're not putting any effort in. You get shot down by 2 girls on Tinder, and you spend the rest of your life browsing like red pill videos talking about how like all women are shit or whatever. Like that's what happens.
He's right again. A lot of guys take terrible pictures, and that's because we don't take a lot of pictures. When I was into helping guys with dating, I made a video called How to Get More Tinder Matches in 3 Minutes. The game hasn't changed either.
Your own explanation of 1 to 2 a month, maybe, it says a lot. Dude, guys are struggling, bro. Especially on Tinder, bro.
Okay.
1 to 2 bodies a month isn't bad. Guys aren't struggling. They're just not putting the effort in. They may need to take better pictures or get in the gym or to work on game. But as a man, you've always had to create value. And if you're not doing that, then it's on you.
College? Wait, hold on. You think the average guy is like, if they could 1 or 2 different girls a month, they wouldn't be happy?
No. If they can. You're saying that you did. That doesn't mean that they can.
No, okay. I'm not trying to be too self-deprecating, okay? But
and you're also famous, Destiny.
I'm not. No. That was without social because I didn't want to find people that found me through my stream.
But the girls did research, bro. I promise.
How are you gonna find me through research?
Bro, yo, a girl can look at your Tinder profile, put your face into this app, which will go ahead and link you to social media.
I use different pictures. It's obvious. I can obviously tell when a girl knows me or don't. There were a couple that I would meet up and they would say some shit. You could say no cap all you want, but there are a ton of people that use Tinder. There are a ton of people that hook up. I wasn't that famous 3 or 4 years ago. I've blown up a lot over the past like year or two,
bro.
Or we could do the alternative, which is
we can't compare you to a regular guy.
Hold on.
You're famous.
A normal guy on Tinder, that's unbelievable. But 40% of women on an Iowa, Kansas City college campus are getting flown out to Dubai to. That's the world we're in right now. Just to be clear, that's what we're saying is normal. Okay?
I meant all schools around America. I didn't just say Iowa. Okay.
Even though all schools around the world, the number's less than 1%.
And they may have options. Doesn't mean that they're actually going to do it. I'm just saying the possibility is there that they can actually do it.
They've been offered.
Okay.
They've been offered.
All right. I don't want to dominate the topic.
No, it's fine. I mean, like I said, but it's. I mean, the Tinder and the dating app stats are bro, they're universal. And I agree with you. A big part of the reason why guys fail is because their pictures do suck. There is accountability there. However, a woman could take shitty pictures and still kill it on Tinder versus
kill
a guy
it with
can't.
Not with finding relationships, though. You have to keep remembering our goals are different. Guys are looking for sex. Girls are usually looking for relationships. So, of course, like girls can kill it on Instagram from the guy's perspective, but not from the woman's perspective.
But remember, they're still getting the opportunity to get the relationship. The man never gets an opportunity, period.
You know, but it's a totally different set of problems, right?
You know what?
That's what I said. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. And if you need help on dating, here's that 3-minute video on how to improve your profile. I'm out.